Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. Yesterday a video surfaced of this Hispanic actress by the name of Gina Rodriguez, and basically she was reciting lyrics from a Fuji song, and basically, she said the N word, and people started cooking her ass, saying, "Hey, what's up with that?" Now I'm gonna get to her, and then I'm gonna get to once again the black people and the non-blacks that try to defend her saying this word, because I'm gonna ether both of y'all on this video. Now I don't know that much about Gina Rodriguez. I gotta be honest with you, but I know she has a history of making sort of like slide racial innuendo towards black people. And one of the biggest cop outs that I get tired of hearing from black people and non blacks about the uses of the N word is this bullshit about, well, she's just reciting a song from a lyric and all that type of shit. The same way you can censor yourself not to say certain words, uh, you can self censor yourself. And I'm tired of black people talking this bullshit about, oh, well, it's more important things than who's saying that word. You weak cowards, because that's what you are. It starts with us taking our respect. First of all, like I said, that was a word that was designed to put us down and make us feel bad about ourselves. And once again, I'm tired of these so-called Afro Latinos or whatever they is trying to play that fake black card that don't exist. Like I said, once again, Gina Rodriguez is not black. Like I said, I'm tired of you black people trying to claim everybody to make your census numbers or so-called social census numbers and trying to make it look like everybody is down with blacks. Just because somebody like rap music do not mean they like black people. There's plenty of white supremacists that listen to hip hop, but they can't stand blacks, and they will kill a black at the drop of a dime or try to harm a black at the drop of a dime. How much longer are we supposed to hear that bullshit excuse? Like I said, I did research on Gina Rodriguez. She got a history of like doing that to black people for real and making racial innuendos towards blacks. But then you clowns always try to defend these type of people. And first of all, to you non-blacks that's listening to this video, you Mexicans and Asians and whatever non-blacks, you don't have the right to say who could use the N word, who can and who can't. Because like I said, y'all not one of us neither. Like I said, y'all don't do shit for black people. Like I said, y'all never nowhere to be found when these issues with blacks happen. I don't see no Mexicans or no Asians talking about what happened to Mrs. Tiana Jackson. I don't see y'all talking about Eric Gardner. I don't see y'all talking about Oscar Grant. I don't see y'all talking about Philantro Castile. I don't see y'all talking about that. Like I said, y'all want black privileges, but y'all don't want y'all don't want the cons, the pros and cons that come with being black. Because like I said, at the end of the day, when you walk in your house, you know what I'm saying? Whether you a Mexican or other kind of Latino or whatever the case may be, you go back to being who you are. And the same thing with Asians. You go back to being Wong or whatever the fuck your name is. So don't try to play that card with me and shit. Because like I said, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm 45 years old. Back in my day, we used to beat white boys down for saying the N word. We'd beat the fuck out of them, or we'd check them. We didn't really allow nobody that wasn't black to say that word. And then as far as Asians go, a lot of them shouldn't be saying it neither, because a lot of them don't even really like blacks. Like I said, a lot of the people get a kick out of saying that word because they know black people is weak, and they know black people gon' defend and cape for them. Get the fuck out of here talking that, oh, we got more important things going on than who's saying that word. Well, like I said, it starts at home, and this is close to home. We got to start taking our respect back. We got to stop always willing to compromise our self-respect and our pride just so we can try to have allies that we don't have. I'm going to say this once again. Non-blacks are not our allies. Like I said, they ain't going to help us when it's all said and done. They going to be for themselves and they people, they race. I keep telling you, as black people, we don't have no allies. I don't know what it's going to take to get y'all fools to understand that. That's just real talk. You act like you just don't comprehend certain shit. Like I say, it's amazing how you blacks go out of your way to defend people that ain't black. But then when it comes to people that are black, y'all want to get in the business. Y'all want to call y'all self trying to lay down the law with other blacks, but y'all too chicken shit to check these motherfuckers. Because that's all that's going on. That Gina Rodriguez lady, she's a bigot. She's a racist. She's whatever you want to consider her. She ain't cool with blacks, and I'm tired of hearing that shit about. She was just reciting the song and all this shit about, oh well, Lauryn Hill shouldn't have wrote the. Lauryn Hill can write whatever the hell she want to write. And don't give me that shit about, oh well, when people say the word nigga, they just saying anybody. Look, we all know that word nigga is a reference referred to other blacks. Whether it's a term of endearment or embracement, that's a totally different argument. But like I said, I'm tired of you black people always defending these type of motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of funny. Right after Fat Joe comes out saying that all Latinos are black, no the fuck they ain't. No the fuck they ain't. Okay. When I was doing Lyft and getting a ride to the hotel where they was having the weigh-in at, I got a ride by a Colombian dude. That motherfucker wasn't remotely black. Now, do they have darker looking Colombians? Absolutely. Do they have darker looking Puerto Ricans? Absolutely. But like I said before, a lot of these Hispanic people don't even consider themselves black. They only black when they around blacks, like I keep saying. A lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. When they ain't around blacks, they like to distance themselves from blacks. And like I say, Fat Joe, another one, he don't have the right to say who could use the N-word and who can't. And then you had Amara La Negra trying to cape for Gina Rodriguez saying she ain't got no problem. Well, I got a problem with it. Amara La Negra, I got a problem with it. Like I said, at the end of the day, black people is always compromising themselves, always extending their hand out, asking everybody to be allies with them and join forces with them. They'll do it for a minute, and then look, black people stay getting used. Black people stay getting used and letting people use them. And don't come on here talking that can we all get along and we all God's people and all that stuff. I ain't even trying to hear that. Because like I said, when it comes to these type of situations, like I say, black people always forgiving people and trying to get these type of people. I want to ask black people, why do you like to be disrespected by people that are not black? Why do you defend these type of people? But then you quick to come wagging y'all fingers at other blacks. Why y'all so scared to check people that don't look like you, but then you quick to like want to run up on a black person? You quick to want to fight a black person. You quick to call yourself trying to check a black person, but the people you should be checking, you don't want to say nothing to them. So at the end of the day, Gina Rodriguez can basically go to hell. And the people that support her, you go to hell too. Once again, as black people, stop defending these people. Stop caping for these people. Stop always jumping in front of these people trying to take a bullet, a verbal bullet for them that they won't take for you. Because like I said before, I ain't heard Gina Rodriguez speaking on white supremacy and racism towards blacks. Like I said, people want black privileges, but then they don't want They don't want the racism and the other bullshit that's attached with being black. Real talk. I don't know where these so-called Spanish people get off trying to say who could use the N-word and who can't. So real talk, fuck Amara La Negra for that. She can go to hell. She can kiss my black ass. And I don't want to hear this shit about, well, the Afro Latinos is more into their culture than, yeah, right. Like I said, black people stay defending other people that don't look like them. But anyway, before I end this video, as black people, we also got to look at each other because, like I said, I noticed a lot of times we can be hypocrites when it comes to this particular subject. I've said this, and I am prideful. I don't call other people that are not black the N word. I see a lot of YouTubers do that stuff, refer to people that are not black as niggas. And you have to understand, if you're a black person, you refer to somebody when you sit up there and you call yourself being the educated, unapologetic black man, but then you referring to guys like Eddie Hearn and other people niggas and calling Canelo a nigga and stuff, but you supposed to be so educated and you supposed to know so much about black pride. You need to you a hypocrite because you part of the problem. Don't you know when you call white people niggas and stuff that get in like a free pass to think they can say it? You make it hard for people like me who basically fighting against that. I don't have a problem with other races, but at the same time, once again, they got to be a line drawn in the sand. You got to know your place and you got to know your role. Because like I said, we ain't allowed to call Asians the derogatory word for Asians. We not able to walk up to them and call them the derogatory word for Asians. We not allowed to walk up to Mexicans or Hispanics and call them the derogatory word for Hispanics. Because if you do that, they gonna be ready to fight or they gonna look at you funny. So why, as black people, we are allowed for other people to disrespect us? I don't fuck with y'all like that. And I keep saying, I'm cool with y'all, some of y'all, but I don't fuck with y'all like that to where y'all feel like y'all can come at me like that. Because like I said, y'all not one of us. And it need to be said. That's just real talk. Because like I said, and for you black people that sit up there and refer to other nationalities that are not black, call them niggas and all that stuff. But like I said, you call yourself being so educated, all that type of shit. Then like I said, you a hypocrite and you part of the problem. Because I don't want Eddie Hearn calling me a nigga. But if a black person calling Eddie Hearn a nigga, he gonna think it's cool to say that shit. So some of y'all black people need to look at yourselves. Anyway, it's your boy Town Biz. I'm out.